body swung back and forth that cold night in 1967 from a rope high above the Papermill tower. It was my second oldest brother. At 14, his life came to an end on December 26, 1967. Tommy was found by my father and my brother Michael. Who could have done such a ghastly thing? It was a question that would haunt my life and shape me into the Swan I became. Raised by wolves, yet one of Christ's sheep. My life began in Steubenville, Ohio, the last of 6 children, blessed with curly hair and hazel eyes, the only one with mom's eyes. Pops was 63 when I was born, a hard-working, functional alcoholic who loved his family more than anything. He had been raised in the Roaring '20s and during Prohibition in New York. He told of watching Dutch Schultz gunned down in a phone booth, of driving a truck for over 20 years for Lorillard Tobacco. My mother was a beautiful woman with hazel eyes and a Tennessee accent. Her claim to fame was being Heinz 57 variety, made up of many different races. She appeared white, but lived her life as colored. Later, we found out Mom was white. She was no saint, nor a sinner beyond repentance. Somewhere in between. It must have been hard, appearing white while living in a black community in the 1920s Tennessee. To raise 6 children, my mother was a wolf without compassion. When my father spent his paycheck on booze, Mom went to his boss, took his pay, and handed him a bottle of wine on payday. She loved her children fiercely. Her saying was always, "I ain't raising no sissies." She often told me of the horrors awaiting those who went to jail. Based on her tales, none of us ever served time. My life was created from love, passion, and yearning by beautiful women whose desire could never be truly understood. My mother married Pops, believing it would hide her pregnancy by an Asian doctor in New York. Pop was English, Native American, and a smidgen of colored. His aunt owned the rooming house where Mom stayed. Quickly, she learned that Pops was the only son of a wealthy woman in Ohio. His mother, Caledonia, wanted to be a nurse. but her fair skin had to appear white to attend UVA's program. She bleached her skin, but her secret was discovered when her body didn't match her face. Dismissed from nursing school, she became a beautician, then made her fortune in real estate. Granny Callie retired at 90, having worked her whole life. Her only vice, if one could call it that, was men. She once told me, I would have stayed single, but I liked the men. She married Bert, a tall, brown-skinned man who worked for the railroad for 45 years. Age bent his frame from bending to switch brakes. They never had children, but their bond endured until his death at 93. Fate is a fickle creature. My family story was shaped by secrets, survival, and sacrifice. From my brother's death to my mother's stern lessons, from Pop's hard labor to Granny Callie's resilience, all of it flowed into me. These truths would mold me into something more than a sheep among wolves. Tommy's death was the wound that never healed, the question never answered. It was the shaping fire of my childhood, the crucible that forged my journey. From wolves, from grief, from loss, I became something else. The sheep in wolf's clothing was a swan.